In a village nestled between lush, rolling hills, time itself held a unique currency. Here, life wasn't measured in coins or gold but in hours and minutes, traded as acts of kindness or transactions. Need help repairing a roof? A neighbor might offer 2 hours of their life. Want to buy a warm loaf of bread? It might cost 10 minutes. Time wasn't just something people spent, it was something they gave, weaving the village together in a web of mutual care. But not everyone valued the harmony. Among the villagers lived Joran, infamous for his obsession with hoarding time. He had constructed an ornate clock tower at the heart of the village, each tick echoing his growing greed. People whispered that his vault was filled with stolen hours, locked away behind gilded gears and iron doors. Joran wasn't always so callous. Once, he had a wife and a daughter, both of whom taught him the importance of sharing moments. But when illness claimed them, he vowed never to run out of time again. The clock tower became his obsession, a symbol of his twisted quest for immortality. One day, the village elder approached Joran with a request. A devastating storm had ripped through the community, and many homes needed rebuilding. "Lend your time, Joran," the elder pleaded, "and we'll all recover together." Joran scoffed, clutching his pocket watch like a talisman. But as he returned to home, something began to happen. The clocks lining his walls grew louder, their hands spinning wildly. He tried to silence them, smashing one after another, but the ticking persisted, following him everywhere. Shadows of his family appeared in the reflections of the glass. Unable to sleep, Joran wandered the village streets and noticed something. Every villager was older, their bodies frail. They'd been giving so much of their time to others that they had none left for themselves. Yet, even in their weakness, they smiled, supported by the love and gratitude of the community. Joran looked at his own reflection in a shop window. His face was youthful, untouched by the burden of shared sacrifice, but it was lifeless, hollow. That night, he dreamt of his wife and daughter standing beneath the clock tower. "Time is meant to flow, Joran," they said. "A stagnant river cannot nurture life." When he woke, Joran made a decision. He climbed to the top of his clock tower and unlocked the vault. Ours poured out like shimmering golden sand, carried by the wind back to the villagers. Slowly, the ticking in his ears faded. For the first time, Joran felt the weight of his own years, but he also felt something else, a lightness in his chest. He spent the rest of his days giving his time, rebuilding homes, and listening to the stories of those he had wronged. Joran didn't live as long as he'd hoped, but when he passed, the villagers came together to honor him. They rebuilt the clock tower as a beacon, its face inscribed with a single phrase: "Time hoarded is time wasted. Time shared is life well lived."